Yes, Schrodinger's cat uh, betrays some very mysterious properties of quantum mechanics. Now, I am a physicist, but these are my own ideas. I'm not, there's nothing official in what I'm saying. This is my ideas considering what we know about quantum mechanics. And in the Schrodinger's cat experiment, all right, the cat is placed in a capsule, space capsule, which is then sealed off. There's no way of knowing what's going on inside the capsule. Then the capsule goes off in space. And inside the capsule, there's not only a cat, but there is a trigger mechanism which will release poison that will kill the cat. Yeah, and that trigger mechanism is based on radioactive decay, which means it has a certain probability. Now, let's assume the probability is 50% that in the trip that the capsule is taking and coming back to Earth, is a 50% chance that that the trigger released the poison that killed the cat. Uh, Here's what we are expected to believe. Basically, that until the capsule returns and we unseal it, we open it up and look at it, until that point, that the cat exists in what is called a superposition, that the cat is both alive and dead. There's a 50% chance that it's alive and a 50% chance that it's dead, but simultaneously, the cat exists in both procedures. He's alive and he's also dead. And it isn't until we open the capsule on Earth and look in it that it turns out that the cat is one way or the other. And there's no superposition, there's no probability at that point. Interesting, it says something about the relationship, I think, between our awareness and quantum mechanics. There seems to be a coordination. And why shouldn't there be? In the universe, these are two of the most mysterious things in the universe. Quantum mechanics is very mysterious, and our consciousness, our mind, we still don't understand how that arises within us. Now, let me take a version of Schrodinger's cat. Let's say we put the cat in the capsule, as we said before, but we also put a person in the capsule, and that person will press a trigger. If the poison gets released and the cat dies, the person will press the trigger. And then again, we seal it off and we send it off into space. Now, what we have to imagine is that during this, there's again a 50% chance that the poison will be released. And if the poison is released, the man or person that's inside will press the red button. We have to look at this as a superposition, that there is a man in there, but he is pressing the button and he is not pressing the button simultaneously, that all the possibilities exist and they're superimposed on each other. That's a strange phenomenon. And you can also apply this to when the capsule returns to Earth. If it just had the cat in it, and then a person opens up, unseals it, opens up the door, and looks inside, and somehow or other we can seal off somehow, and I don't know how you do this, the individual that's looking in the capsule, seal him off from the rest of the universe. Then it's true that man opening the door is seeing a dead cat and a live cat simultaneously. In other words, the uncertainty then propagates to a larger arena. It basically says that what we don't know and have no way of knowing exists in all possibilities. And that's really kind of strange. It gives us something to think about. Uh, anyway, that's my interpretation of Schrodinger's cat, the experiment. Then where does God fit into this? What does this say about God's relationship to the universe? Uh, if our consciousness is related to what's happening in the universe, and actually, in a sense, causes the undeterministic things to become deterministic, then where does God fit in? Is there a power from God? We'll address this a little later, but that's my whole motivation in looking into quantum mechanics, is to see whether there is a relationship between God and the universe, and quantum mechanics has something to do with it. So we'll continue this with another video that addresses the God connection directly. Bye now.